Devour silence, that certificate quick. Like sayonara, in fact, it's better if he quit and save himself a problem. He ain't got a chance of solving. Tell me, get him any.
Gone in the blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
It's like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Steamers of Chicago taking on the Houston Texans. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready! Hurt! Ready!
They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Richardson back to throw it. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! Alec Pierce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steamers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Next to score, Steamers 7, Texans nothing. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
On the jump! Gravity Lions! Let go!
Now a man who's taken the reins with the Cowboys, it's Tony Pollard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Ready, check! Ready!
Stroud. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That gain on third down, good for 28 from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And taken down just shy of the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. And Stroud now to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. But you look at this defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Richardson's throw pulled in by Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. It's a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Ready?
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
On the set.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Pat the street. Pat the street. Read alert. Read alert. Let's go.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Check mash. Check mash.
A give for Taylor running right side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Ready?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt. Free. Roll. Ready. Ready. Hurt.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. He'll buy some time right. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jelani Woods, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steamers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Yeah, they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Bronco switch. Hey, check that, street.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. The Texans had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run left with Pollard. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
The big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. He will push his way down to about the 14. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Rolling to his left. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Here we go, here we go.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
Ready.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Downs going in motion left. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
7 Pirates.
Here's Richardson to throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 25 yards that time. Stroud off the play fake. On the move to his... Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the defense. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Following the fumble recovery, Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Go, Reed, go!
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line. Pierce in motion left.
At the Texans' 30-yard line.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On third down, here's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First and goal, Chicago.
Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Taylor will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football, but he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-0.
21. Texans nothing.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Stroud. This ball caught by Mechie. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Okay, ready? Lion. Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal.
Now Stroud. He gets this one to Mechie. Touchdown, Houston. John Mechie, 47 yards. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
40 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Check match, check match. Go.
Back to Taylor on first down. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 6-yard pickup.
Off play action. Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line.
First down, Chicago.
19. 18.
Running left, Taylor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 1. Again, it's Taylor. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
Come on. Hey.
First down, Steelers.
Richardson off the play fake. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. Touchdown! Alec Pierce with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steamers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second down, Pollard again. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
At the 24-yard line.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
John Mechie. And he'll be taken down at the 26. That goes for a gain of 31. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Houston. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Stroud now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right? And now a fumble. The ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumbled it right back. They looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see.
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throwing now is Stroud. Under pressure, they got him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Play action. Now Richardson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A first down there on a pick up the 25. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Let's go, let's go.
Stroud on 3rd down now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Juju Brents. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Come on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Quick slant here to Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Chicago.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Mustang 19.
Richardson looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Check.
Now it's Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they bring out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Let's go now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Stroud. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hurry, hurry.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Richardson to throw off play action. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
1st down, Steelers.
18, 5 here. Go.
They go play action with Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
and a big loss here as he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
18
Here's Richardson to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman, and that is incomplete. A 4th down pass play doesn't work out, and this Texans defense stands tall. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches, as a general rule, that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon, because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So for Chicago, it was a great all-around performance.